One of those is going to become a thing for me to just record a video right before I stream, because I'm recording this right before I stream. More Poppy playtime. Also, I like the beginning of this. This one is called Why I Was 5 Hours Late with Today's Video, and the first thing I see is what just looks like an orange swig. Is that what it's called? Or whatever it's called. I definitely did not get that right. Not even close. But anyways, we're here for more No Panic Button, so yeah, we're gonna have fun time. Yeah. That's the intro. Yeah, go check them out in the description, and like, comment, subscribe, helps out and appreciate it. And yeah, we're gonna jump right in. So let's go and do that now, shall we? You know, knowing the fact that John is the one holding this, this thing is most likely going to be used in let's just call it some unholy activities.
Can't see a damn. Hey, power's back.
Nice.
Hey, boss, just wanted to let you know power's back on.
Kinda noticed.
Yeah.
It's a good thing I didn't need power for most of the day, seeing as how I was working the forge most of the time.
On the plus side, that new apprentice, Kyle, he's not going to work out. He's gone.
He quit? Oh, thank God. I had no idea what I was going to do with that guy. He was so thick. I sent him outside to whack ice off the pine tree so the branches wouldn't break.
Well, with all the freezing rain you had coming in, it was necessary to get the ice off the pine trees, but he didn't quit.
He said he's gone. He didn't quit?
Quit exactly. After he knocked all the ice off the trees, he was still feeling a little motivated, so he thought he'd keep knocking ice off other stuff.
What are you doing with my apple picker? Is that what he used to
Oh,
keep
is
the
that
ice
what it
off
is?
the trees?
Not just the trees. Didn't you notice you lost power about an hour after you sent him out?
Oh
He
god.
did.
Oh.
Yeah, he noticed the ice buildup was starting to get that power line to hang a little low.
The house line's 15 feet in the air.
Unfortunately, your apple picker extends to about 10 feet. He went
Oh.
ahead, planted his feet in a puddle, and had a whack.
Oh.
Darwin did call dibs on the dumb ones. Can't see it.
You stop our old don't die at work. Oh Christ. I seem to remember boss saying to keep Murphy out of the shop, it's best if Darwin gets a shot at the dumb ones. So we learned something in church today. Oh boy, that's based on Father John's facial expression right here. I'm assuming we learned something in the not right way. Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him.
Hey, who's dying? You need help?
Wait, you need help? What do you mean by that? And based off of that alone, Father John, he's done for the day. He's done. He's just like, I'm out. Peace out. I want to go to bed.
It's your man, John. Oh, my favorite Philistine's about to get buried.
Someone call me.
No one called you, but while you're here, why is Father John blasted? And why is he pissed at you?
Oh, that's probably just the wine talking. We just did a funeral service at a church just in town. He asked me to come along. When I went, he was so excited he had me bring up the gifts.
You actually brought up the gifts? That's pretty cool.
Cool, except for the part where he filled up 8 1-pint wine glasses.
Half a gallon of wine? Must have been a huge service.
No, there was only about 20 people there. They only needed to bring one of the cups forward for people to drink from.
So he had almost a half... John, you know that the priest has to drink all the leftover wine before the mass ends, right?
I do now. They had to sing the same song 6 times in order for him to be able to get through all that wine.
Oh God.
Dear Lord, please grant me patience.
Oh
That's the
no.
first time I've ever heard him ask the Lord for anything other than strength.
I'm praying for patience. They haven't filled that grave in yet. If I prayed for strength, I'd also need bail money. Oh,
Christ. I prayed for strength. I'd also need bail money. Is crazy. Oh Christ. Wisconsin DNR. Why are you like this? Oh boy.
Department of Natural Resources, Wisconsin Division, my
My
badge.
badge.
I was just dropping by to let you know that we've concluded our investigation into that deer carcass that was on your property. None of the meat seized was a DNA match for it, so you are clear of all charges.
Most of the meat you seized was mutton or beef anyway. Can I get that back now? It's expensive to feed my family.
I'm afraid that
Probably
meat is
not.
gone, old boy. The
Yeah, I figured.
Wisconsin DNR has the discretion to donate or sell the meat. You are, however, entitled to the proceeds of any sale.
Being as how you seized over 200 pounds of meat from my freezers, I could really use a check right now to cover the groceries.
But I said donate or sell, and I'm afraid we did the former versus the latter.
Of course.
Lovely. Can I get my guns back then?
Of course, old boy. You just have to file a petition for each weapon seized. We'll do an investigation to make sure that they weren't involved in any criminal activities. It should take about 3 months to do the investigation. As long as you get that done in time, you should be able to get it back before they go to auction.
Go to hell. Go to hell. Go to hell. You're really gonna make him go through all that shit? Just. Not a fan of government, man. Not a fan of it at all.
Website says I only have 180 days to get them back from the date of seizure. You're probably going to drag your feet. Do I at least get the money if they go to auction?
Afraid not, old boy. Guns not claimed
Course-
in that time
course
frame.
he
Count as
done.
abandoned property. My badge.
Yeah, go to hell. Like, that's it. Go to hell. That's the proper response. Go to hell. Looking to make sense of this chaotic square dance we call life, this video will not help. I imagine it probably wouldn't. Especially John's the first thing I see. If anything, we're about to make it, I just realized the thing he's got wrapped around his head. Did he just get back from a bondage thing? And he can't get... From this alone, this makes me think he just got back from like a BDSM thing, and they cut the thing on a bit too tight, and he needs boss's help to cut it off. With like a thing of hedge clippers or something stronger.
Hey, boss, one of my friends just lost an eye on the highway going 70 while he had his
Lost an eye on the highway, going 70 on...
head out the sunroof, taking his partner from
Okay.
behind, had a June bug hit him. Sunroof, taking his partner from behind, had a June bug hit him.
Yep. Title was accurate. This would not help to make sense of this chaotic square known as life. Did not help in the slightest. In fact, I think it just makes things more complicated. Like, congrats. You made things more complicated. My brain is twisty, twirly. My brain looks like the Rorschach test right now. Yeah, that's how my brain's going right now. It's constantly moving, making works of art that I just can't tell at all.
All right, there's a lot going on in that sentence.
He was wondering if we could make up a gnarly leather eye patch.
We don't do that kind of leather work here. We could refer him to my friend, Mr. Pierre.
Oh yes, Mr. Pierre. Custom tailors for corn stars and quinky people in Purveyor. Fine leather goods, perfect for daytime or playtime, and various other sundries.
Oh, good
That's
God.
mine.
No.
Boss,
Oh,
the
that's...
two of you are so vanilla you think ranch is spicy. It took you 15 years to talk her into something other than missionary. It's gonna go to better use with me.
Maybe true. I've seen you wear worse on a grocery run. Speaking of which, remind me later. I need to go get milk.
Need to go get milk. Those are the last words my father ever said to me back in 2020.
That's the last words a lot of people's fathers said to them. Yeah.
Last words for you are about milk? I thought he died in 2020.
Yeah, colon cancer.
I went to his funeral. Your mother didn't say anything about colon cancer?
No, that's not what killed him. He had a heart attack on his way to the store. Crashed into a tree.
Oh.
This is a little confusing. So he died with colon cancer, but because he crashed into a tree.
Of course not, silly. The funeral was in 2020. Coroner's report says he died of COVID. Hey,
What? What is going on? Am I not getting enough water right now? I just... You know what? I was accurate what I said there. My brain looks like the Rorschach test right now. That's what's happening right now. Yeah, it's mush. Absolute mush. Those who say, what's in a name should ask Google, who is Jody? I don't know where this is going, but I'm about to find out.
hey, boss, is it okay if I tap into a little bit of your active duty service wisdom?
I've been retired for over a decade now, but if I've got any relevant information, I'll pass it on.
All right,
Okay.
34-year-old friend of mine wasn't making much headway in life on the outside, so he joined the Navy, went through boot camp, and now he's at his first duty station. Wife decided to stay behind because their kids have roots in the area, but now she's starting to find friends again that have been out of her life for a long time. Not necessarily bad influences, but an old friend of hers is...
All right, I'm guessing the question's about that guy.
Yes,
Yeah.
he's a widower. Lost his
Figured.
wife 5 years ago when she gave birth to their first and only child. He's got a boy, same age as her son. They
Never mind.
play very well together, and they're spending a lot of time together these days.
Sounds like the makings of a Hallmark movie. What's the question here?
Should my friend in the Navy be worried about this?
You should always worry about
Yeah.
stuff like that, but you should also trust your partner. If there's no trust, you can't have a proper relationship.
That's
True.
kind of what I was thinking. Set up a few boundaries, but still allow her to have friends.
Some advice. If they're in their 30s, they should have the emotional maturity to handle this.
That's a relief. It might have gotten sticky if I had to tell him her and Jody shouldn't be friends.
Wait, what was that name again?
Jody?
I take it back. You should kill him.
Who's Jody? Who's Jody? Who's Jody? Do I need to say, you know, hold on, I guess I gotta Google this. Give me a sec. Yeah, I just looked it up, and yeah, I understand why boss responded that way. Yep, I get it. This is more than I owe, and all that you'll get. Oh boy.
Hey,
Just from that alone, John did something nefarious.
boss?
Yes. What's wrong? Are the wire brush loofahs on back order?
Probably be easier to deal with than this. You've got a whole lot of mail demanding that you pick a side with all the political stuff that's going on here. They won't
Jesus
follow you
Christ.
anymore unless they know that you're on the right side.
Oh, good
Well,
God.
that's easy. I'm on their side.
Their side? Whose side? There are some very different sides here.
I understand that, and I need them to understand. I'm on their side.
All right.
What does that even mean?
It's not really that hard to follow. Look, I'm retired military, and aside from the health benefits that I got for my family, one of the largest reasons that I decided to stay in is so that I could fight for everyone else's right to fight for what they believe in.
So you have no opinion about what's going on right now?
Nope.
Oh, believe me, I got plenty of opinions. Everyone could be doing a better job about what they're doing. But the biggest thing for me is both sides are still free to fight for what they believe in.
Yeah.
All right, then for clarity's sake, if you had to pick a side to march in one of their protests, which one would you go for?
I'm not marching anywhere. I'm good for about a quarter mile before my back blows out and I shit myself.
Perfect response, honestly. Just keep your opinions to yourself and just, yeah. Yep. Like, he's already got too much to worry about. It's like, yeah, he's, like, yeah. Captain Myers, do whatever you want, but leave me out of it. Stance on the matter, pretty much, yep. The right to not be forced to pick a side is also one of the things he fought to protect. Bless you and thank you for your service. Indeed. And no, I will not be saying anything about that, okay? Don't even ask. Anyways, don't make them angry. You won't like them when they're angry, I assume. Yep, alright.
John!
Yes, boss.
Where did you... Never mind, I got questions about this custom order.
The Damascus Spear, meteorite iron core, gold...
Damascus Spear? Hold on. Well, I looked up Damascus, and the first thing I got was the capital of Syria. I don't think that's what we're talking about here, but maybe it is. I don't know. I'm about to find out.
Never mind, I got questions about this custom order.
The Damascus Spear, meteorite iron core, gold filigree, snakewood handle.
Yeah, all the physical stuff is just fine, but the curse work on this thing...
Curse work?
Yes, a witch from old money. She's set to inherit the vast majority of the estate when her father, who's on his deathbed, passes. However, her brother is treating a lot of the items around the manse with light-fingered contempt, purloining and selling ahead of time.
That's why this is so ornate. So all of the bad juju set to trigger if he steals this?
Oh, yeah, it's quite the list. Ehlers-Danlos, cystic fibrosis, torticollis, hypospadias.
Progeria, rickettsia, all of these things are stuff you're normally born with or manifest in early childhood.
Yeah, and all of these are things that I don't know what a single thing of those are, but I can already tell that none of those are pleasant. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what any of those are, but they don't sound pleasant. Like, in the slightest. They just don't. And if someone could do, like, a comment explaining, like, what all of those are in bullet point format, that would be nice. But, yeah.
Child, you can't just hit an adult with this stuff.
No, you can't. And her
That's why curses are a thing.
brother are in their 60s anyway, so he wouldn't really suffer for all that long. Their whole family, however, believes very heavily in reincarnation, so she's hoping to delay the consequences until the next life.
Holy shit, these people
Jesus
are brutal.
Christ.
Check our
Yeah.
customer complaints log. Make sure we don't have any witches on file.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Without much cursed objects, you guys get a commission to do at times. Yeah, probably a good idea. And if any complaints from any witches, I think we need to remedy that as best as possible. Like, as best as possible and as soon as possible. Like go time, man. It's go time. I've taken on many a religious commission, but this one, I've taken on many a religious commission. Okay, we kind of messed up with the grammar on that, I guess. I think, unless it was doing that intentionally.
John?
Yes, boss?
I'm looking at this order for the fakir mat. It's just a bed of nails, but why do they all have to be hand-forged?
Oh, the person who commissioned that actually wants it to be a meditative and religious experience, so they wanted everything to be handmade, including the nails, but the nails have a special touch. Read the bottom.
They want each nail head to be forged into the shape of various mammalian male genitalia.
Huh?
And this is supposed
John, your reaction, man!
to... Yeah?
Oh my god! He's so giddy. Oh my god! He wants to try that out for himself. He's gonna ask Boss to make a copy of this thing for him. After this, oh my god. I like the comment behind me. You think God lives up in heaven because he too lives in fear of what he's made? Spy Kids 2 reference, by the way. That's what this. Also, I think I got a thumbnail right here. Yep, they had a thumbnail.
And this is supposed to be a meditative and religious experience.
Yeah,
And this person believes that laying on a mat
I can already tell. Yeah, this is John's new religion, and Father John, he will not approve. He's gonna be, listen here, little shit.
a hand-forged phalluses is going to put them in the presence of their maker.
Metal Matt made a hand-forged phalluses. Say that 10 times fast. But if you were their creator, wouldn't you want to meet them?
No. And why do they want a giant one up at the top?
Giant? It only needs to be 3 inches longer than the nails. They were hoping to use it as a headrest.
Headrest? It almost looks like this mat's designed to be made for them to lay face down.
Reminds me of a song. Put it in your mouth.
No, don't finish that. Don't finish that song. This was a thing. You know, it's Steve Buscemi. I'm starting to understand where you're coming from. Yep. Yeah, that is such a hard-ass quote from the Spy Kids movie. When retaliating, always hit back. I agree. You gotta really hammer in the message there when you're retaliating, so you know they don't fuck with you again.
All right, boss. So the mineral oil leaves a kind of an oily rainbow sheen on that ice, and this just sits on top of it in a big yellow blob. Now the baby oil is completely invisible and slicker than snot. Why did you need me to test this and tell you?
Yeah, I'm curious too.
My sister in Jersey.
Like, this sounds like something like you'd see out of the John shorts, where he comes in asking for like for certain things and what they do and all that, and then, you know, boss asks what's up with that, like after the 4th time. But now we got boss is experimenting now, so we got some nefarious stuff going. Well, you'd have to be something nefarious going on regardless.
Why did you need me to test this and tell you?
Oh, it's for my sister in Jersey. Remember that problem she was having this past summer with the guy that kept parking on her lawn? I had her plant saffron so she could fine him for destroying the garden. Well, now it's winter. He says he's not destroying anything. He keeps parking on her property again. But every time she calls the tow company to have him towed, he mysteriously finds out and moves the car before it happens.
Well, he's probably got a scanner tuned to the tow's frequency, but what is this going to do for her?
The car he's illegally parking on her property now is a 2-wheel drive, and to get in, he has to nose down. So when he's leaving, he's got to back out. I told her go on ahead, let it get really snowy there, and then pour that oil right behind every tire when you call the tow truck company.
How's the tow truck going to get him out?
Almost every tow truck I've ever seen has a winch. Besides, we're not trying to get him stuck there permanently. We just want him to stay there long enough for the tow truck company to get there.
All right.
It'll work just to get someone towed.
Yes, but this generates a record of him being there after being officially trespassed.
All right, boss.
True. And if it works, it works. All right, it works. I think it'd be funny if you know, if it did get stuck there. I think it'd be funny. You just said, "Look, we got to move this, so we're breaking your car." It obviously wouldn't go that way, but that's. I mean, unless I'm the one doing it, as like if they call, like, it's stuck there forever and like they need it moved and they ask to break it. And the only way to do it is break it, and they're like begging, like, no, there's some other way to get it. I'm breaking your car. I'm breaking it. Oh, I'm breaking your car. Don't worry, I won't get in trouble with it. My supervisor will, though. Then I'd get a new job or something. I don't know how that play out, but that's just me messing around. AI out here making life interesting? Oh boy.
Hey, boss, you've got a couple ATF agents at the door.
Oh, Jesus.
I paid for that Tannerite in cash. They said it wouldn't trigger a flag.
Yeah, all 200 pounds of it, but that's not why they're here. You bought your sons matching 4570s this hunting season. They want to make sure you're still in possession of them, and then you didn't sell them illegally.
Not to be that guy, but do they have a warrant?
No warrant. What they're doing is they have a new AI that scrubs the lists, and anything it finds mildly suspicious, it flags, and then they come out and just ask to make sure you still have the guns.
No warrant, and they're here at the whim of a robotic data trawler? Okay, hold on. Let me just... Alright, here you go. Show them this.
Alrighty.
What is it?
Boss, this is obviously an AI video.
Yeah, and?
This video shows you pulling 2 4-foot-long 4570s with mounted scopes out of your ass.
I don't see what the problem is. If they're willing to trust an AI to scrub lists from over a year ago to bring them all the way out to my house, then I don't see why an AI video isn't enough evidence to send them packing.
Yeah,
fair enough.
After seeing this, you're probably going to want to conduct a cavity search.
Good points on both ends right there. Oh, Christ. I say that because, you know, boss is right. If they're gonna trust that to send them out there and everything, then you know that should be sufficient evidence. If they're gonna listen to that, they should listen to it some more. Yeah, but knowing the ATF, John isn't wrong. They might actually want to conduct a cavity search after that, and that won't be pleasant. I'm not gonna say I'd do anything for money, but there's not a lot I wouldn't do. Oh boy.
Oh my gosh, you are tight.
Hey, boss, the hot
I'm so dirty-minded, man.
sauce lube just arrived. And
Huh?
hey, boss, the hot sauce lube just.
Hot sauce lube? Is someone trying to get revenge on an ex or something? Or is this one of John's fetish buddies, I guess? I don't know.
Just arrived.
It has never been stretched like this before.
Does he have someone under the desk?
Oh, tight as you are, I'll bet I could still.
What is going on? It doesn't even smell like playtime over there.
Oh, that's it. I'm
God.
completely done with you.
Oh my god.
John, you should have been involved in this.
From what I heard at the
I can't. Jesus.
end here, I'm really sorry I missed it. What are you doing?
Well, I just finished outlining the January budget.
Oh.
That's how bookkeeping's done. I should have
That's
been a
what.
regular.
That's what it was. It was budgeting. Oh, that's what gets him off budgeting.
Accountant instead of a spicy one. How we looking?
Well, according to the expenses to income ratio, the only fiscally responsible thing for me to do was to die last Tuesday.
You know, if you're that hard up, you still have that open request from that one guy that wants you to step on some donuts on video and then mail them to him.
What's he
Yeah, what's he paying?
paying?
You know, people that make these requests pay through the nose, mid four figures.
Glaze?
Give me the donuts. You think I won't? You think I won't for that much? Seriously. Give me the donuts, send me the money, I'll get your video to you real quick, okay? You think I won't?
Glazed or filled?
Wait, what did he say?
Mid four figures.
Glazed or filled?
Yeah, exactly. Glazed or filled. Oh, I'm a dirty money slut. Doo-da, doo-da. I'll do what you want and pay enough. Doo-da day. I finally remembered to do that in the middle of one of these. Finally. For real, John's been mopping the shop floor with Jay this week? Okay, which John?
Yes, but the way most religions exist today is to be an opiate for the masses.
While that might be what the powers that be have evolved them into, that was not their original intended purpose.
Is this going to devolve into another shouting match?
Probably.
We're discussing what the church's intended purpose is versus its current function.
The intended purpose of almost every church on earth is to make people aware of the salvation promised them by their Savior in exchange for their conditioned behavior on earth.
My contention is most religions are run by old people seeking to collect money from young people to drive their own morals and values down the throats of the young.
There are definitely some of those that do that.
Minus the money part, this sounds like you're both saying the same thing.
The argument here is the church wants to either control you for your own good so that you can go to heaven, or it wants to control you for their good.
That is why it is so important that you choose the right church family, because we're not trying to grab the masses. We are trying to change the world one individual at a time. It's kind of like one of your pleasure toys.
What?
A Bible and a pleasure toy can both sit on the same shelf, but they're not going to enrich you unless you use them internally.
Yes, but the way most religions exist today.
You know what? I have no words. We're gonna move on. That's. I think I see another thumbnail. Oh my god. Any other parents have to institute policies during school? During school! You know what, that makes sense. I don't know. I'm surprised. People did that in my school. Like, people did that on the bus. Like, Jesus Christ. Anyways. Jesus Christ.
Hey, boss, those flavored tampon prototypes are... What are you doing?
Oh, hold on, let me send this. There we go. I'm ruining my son's wank session.
I just can't. What the fuck? Oh my.
Wait, I have so many questions.
Yeah, me too.
Actually, pretty simple. The two oldest just got iPhones. My wife's been complaining that they both disappear to the bathroom for upwards of an hour at a time, 3 times a day.
And does it go to the iCloud or whatever thing?
Hey, doesn't know what they're doing in there. She was actually about to make doctor's appointments to have their bowels checked.
Oh, and you told her that wasn't necessary?
Yeah, I told her I wanted to try something first. I told her, text me 10 minutes after they go to the bathroom, and if they're not back within 5 minutes of me getting that text, then they might have a problem.
I'm guessing you have their text messages set up so that anything you send pops up over whatever they're looking at, huh?
Yeah, Joey Ray helped me set that up. Oh, just got a text from the wife. He's already back in his seat. Looks a little angry, but he's ready to work.
You hope you're not going to let them get too pent up. They might go insane.
Part of being an adult means learning to manage your impulses during business hours. Besides, neither one of them go to bed before 1 in the morning. Barring dehydration, I'm sure they're going to be fine.
Alright. That's one way to do it, I guess. Jesus Christ. That's evil. Write it down for future reference. Oh my god. Some dreams require a diagnosis. Oh boy. Oh god. What is that? No. Please. John, what did one of your buddies order? Oh my god.
Whew. I feel it. I'm in the presence of my lord.
Hey, boss, about those sandpaper butt plugs. Oh my gosh, open a window.
We're fine in here. You can't tell me what to do, even if you're all sparkly.
What?
I'm not telling you what to do. I just didn't think you were in here leading a crusade against your remaining brain cells.
A crusade? As you command, Father.
He's ready. He's ready for a crusade. Then again, who isn't? There's so many people out there that is ready for a crusade. Let's not lie. Like, how many of y'all are prepared for a crusade? And who's watching that now? Let me know in the comments, okay?
All right. Well, at least he's out in the fresh air. Come on, boss. We need to get you out of here too.
No can do. We're on a timeline. These weapons of mass destructions don't make themselves.
You're definitely on a timeline.
All right, boss. But aside from the immediate brain issues, you also get long-term cognitive dissonance, and then there's that whole aggressive cancer thing that causes.
Oh, cancer. I should be so lucky.
You got about 3 seconds to explain why a cancer diagnosis would be lucky.
Because it gives me a definitive timeline. If I find out I've only got 30 days to live, I know a bunch of assholes only got about 5.
Oh, Christ. And the prints are still on the ceiling. Taxation is theft. I agree. I absolutely agree. They took $2,000 from me this year.
Hey, boss, I had a question about the upcoming schedule in February. Half of the month is blacked out. Why?
Oh, that's because I got jury duty this February. I can't wait.
And what, you said jury duty, right? No one likes going to jury duty.
That would be true for most people, but this case is kind of near and dear to my heart. They're going after a farmer for tax evasion.
Oh, you live for stuff like this, don't you? With your whole taxation is theft shtick.
Yeah, and he's innocent. The farmer's innocent.
It is theft. And when have you ever been happy to hand over money to the government? And then on top
Exactly.
of that, when have you ever been happy with what they did with it?
Exactly.
All right, fair point. What did the farmer do?
Long story short, he's a sweet corn farmer, gives summer jobs to kids, can't afford to pay them all that well, so what he does is he lets them take some of the produce, sell it at a produce stand up front, and they keep all the profits.
Sounds like a fair way to compensate kids who can't afford to pay above minimum wage. What's the problem?
Well, the big problem is the government wants to call the produce profits wages.
Why does it matter what those profits are called?
Because if it's wages, the government gets to double dip. All right, when I'm paying you, I have to pay $57 in order to give you $40 an hour.
Why?
Because the government taxes me before I can even pay you the money that they then tax.
The more you explain it, the more it does feel like theft.
Yeah, I mean, when has it not been? When has it not been? And for those wondering, yes, I'm still butthurt about that $2,000 they took from me. Question for the clergy. Is calling the name of the Lord allowed for any reason considered a prayer? I don't know.
Hey, boss, those ice trays, the custom order, the one for making the frozen urethral sounders, they just came in.
Why? 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 Just...
Hey, boss, those ice trays, the custom order, the one for making the frozen urethral sounders,
Just why?
they just...
And I need to refresh. Just why? Just why? Why? But why? Just why? Look me in the eye. Look me in the eye right now. Why? Why do you do this? Why do you torment me? Why do you torment me so much? Why? Like, why? Just why? I'm about to start smacking this chair with my fan over there. Air fan, not an actual, not one of you. An air fan. You know.
They just came in. Oh, Happy New Year, by the way. How'd you ring yours in?
I rang the new year in the same way I'd like to spend every night of the next year. Comatose by 9 p.m.
Sounds about right.
I can't imagine living your life just to get to bed. I mean, sleep is the tax you pay for living. We decided to ring in the New Year with a Krispy Kreme.
You know, for
what?
once, I agree with you. You don't need nothing fancy to bring in the new year. A box of donuts at midnight is a fine way to get a good start.
The way I do it, the same way any other day. Minding my own goddamn business and not giving a shit. And doing whatever I already had planned.
No, Father, there is no donuts involved. What it means is the whole polycule gets together in a cuddle puddle, whips up a good froth with activity, and we don't stop until we all look like a box of glazed donuts.
Lovely.
Blocked. Get your mental images out of my inbox. None of you are free from sin.
Of course we're not sin-free. Who'd want to live in that kind of a world anyway? Besides, if the whole world was free of sin, then Jesus died for nothing, huh? Mm-hmm.
You know what bothers me most about him is the Lord's name is probably called loudly and frequently in the bedroom, but nowhere else.
Yeah. John really knows how to turn it on him, though. Just, Jesus Christ. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and end it there. That was a good one. I really like this one. A lot of good ones in this one, yeah. And my brain is still mush, because of course it is. Then again, it kind of already was. Now it's just even more mushy. Rorschach test. That's what it looks like. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this as much as I did. If you did, go check out Nopanicbutton. They'll be linked down below. Go check them out and all that. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and all that good stuff. Really helps out, and I appreciate it as well. And I hope you all have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.